Hello and welcome to Mtoto News Insight. I am Peter Midwa. In the days following the requirement of the Ministry of Education to have all learners register for birth certificates, parents in Nairobi flocked outside National Social Security Fund to register their children. Their parents were frustrated by the long queues, high fees, and the hardship of not having their documents recognized by the agents.
For the first time nilitry kama 2 days ago kuja kutafuta birth notification ili nipate birth certificate. Sasa unakuta unapanga laini mrefu, kufika pale ndani ndio unapewa sasa directions ya pale unastahili kuenda. Labda ni photocopy haukuwa na za kutosha, labda ni kujaza form mahali fulani. Kitambo urudi pale unarudishwa kwa laini nyuma tena mahali ulianzia. Unakuta sasa unachukua muda mrefu tena kupanga hiyo laini ili ufike kwa ile ofisi ambayo ilikutuma. So hiyo inatupea headache sana sababu tunapoteza siku nyingi hapa.
Nishakuja tena nikajaza nikakataa kutoka. Sasa nimerudi mara ya pili. Sasa hii mara ya pili sasa nimekuja kuanzia. Shida ilikuwa sikuwa na kitambulisho ya mzee. Sasa ilibidi niende nitafute ndio nikuje nianzie upya.
Nasikia wengine wanalipa more than 500.
Hiyo pesa ni ya nini?
Na tena ukienda pale kwa chief anakuambia toa nyama uweke hapa ndio nikujazie form. Ukienda kwa hospitali kuchukua attendance, sister anakuambia nipe pesa ya chai kwanza ndio nikuandikia attendance. Sasa hizo pesa yote zinaingia wapi?
While the experience may have been hard, this exercise was also an opportunity for us to find out why the parents waited this long to register their children.
Imechukua muda mrefu sana sababu hapo mbeleni hatukuwa na awareness ya hii document kwa hapa lazima itafutwe. Wengine hata labda ni mtoto wa kwanza, hauko unajua baada ya kuzaa mtoto kuna mambo mengine inahitajika. Sasa wewe ulipata mtoto out of that fun ama out of that excitement ukaenda ukarelax. Hujui kuna document zingine zinatakikana. Of late ndio tumekuja kuambiwa lazima mtoto aregister shule na dokumenti hizi. Kwa hivyo sasa ndio tunakuja kutafuta.
Mimi nilikuwa nimechelewa. Sasa umejua mambo ya mtihani. Hii sababu mpaka wapelekwe shule ndio sasa imebidi tena nikuje huko. Lakini sasa nilikaa nikasahau. Sasa okay. Sasa hiyo mbio ndio imefanya nimefika sasa hivi.
Chukua muda ni venye hatukuwa tunajua hizi basi zitatakikana haraka hivyo. Sasa tulikuwa tumerelax tukifikiria maybe baada ya kuwa mdogo tutachukua akikuwa mkubwa kidogo.
Tulikuwa tunaambiwa chochote. Kama mtoto mama amesaa kwa nyumba utafanya aje? You have to start from zero. Si ati unaanza na hapa. Sasa unaanza hapa anakuambia tena rudi nyumbani. Rudi nyumbani na labda sinajua wa mama wengine wanaweza saa njia rahisi. Si ati ni lazima aende kwa hospitali. Sasa kwa nyumba mambo kwesa.
Si mtu akizaa unachukua mapema, usikuwe unakizia ile time correct.
On the 28th of February 2018, the African Network for the Prevention and Protection Against Child Abuse and Neglect and other stakeholders of child protection in Kenya, including the Department of Children's Services and World Vision, came together at the Nairobi Safari Club to talk about a review of policies, legislations, and programs for the elimination of child labor in Kenya. The act of taking our children from us through child labor was a big concern during this meeting. Child labor is one of the many forms of violence against children that happens in our country. This is a sad reminder of the harshness and cruelty toward young children that still remains prevalent in Kenya and even all over the world. Child labor is not only a Kenya problem, it is something that affects 152 million children worldwide. Just who is the major driver of child protection in Kenya?
purpose of this report, we just wanted our people to know where we are in actually addressing the issue of children. We wanted to show that the government has a lot of programs, policies, and laws, which is commendable, but they are not being implemented. That's it. That was the purpose, yes. Okay. So we wanted to share with these people to get their views also, so we can improve the document before we disseminate it outside to other people. Yes.
Kenya reports to international instruments. There's the SGD. We have a partnership where we're doing the Inspire model. Is it possible for the consultant to even start looking at programs in terms of different aspects? For example, what is it that government is doing in implementation and enforcement of law? What is it that government is doing in terms of safe environment for children? And when you talk about safe environment, you're talking about at school, at community level. What is it that government is doing in terms of income and empowerment of households? Because that's where issues start. For a child to go to a mining, it's not because they wanted. It's just because the parent is not able to be able to give or to provide for that child. When you talk about life skills, have we trained, do the system, even the new curriculum, understand on how to train children themselves to be protectors of their own rights?
So one of the things that I carry out from this function, from this forum, is how do we ensure that one, government is able to account for every child in terms of protection of children against violence against children. And having such a platform brings everyone on board without leaving anyone, so that we're able to advocate and go to another level.
So we are taking from what government wants to do, and that's what we're helping the government. Rather than coming, I have this to implement, give me money, I have this, we are going to implement, but then I run away with the project. Yeah. So we are saying really, we are trying to empower the government, especially the children department. You're trying to empower the children department because you have to have a driver. If, for example, like they're giving very good examples here that, you know, there are good programs on ground, like this child labor free zone, but who did it? A small NGO from Italy. That one went. That was the end of the story. But supposing the government had that as a policy, and then they work with the government, it will continue. It will be sustained. Ministry of Labor will be sustained. Like I was saying, that you find that ILO will be doing projects, and then they become external labor evaluators, and they will be saying the Ministry of Labor division is weak. For how long will that particular department be weak? It is them to help the government to strengthen that division also, isn't it? Yeah.
That was all for today. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and Instagram at Mtoto News. Thank you. Have a good day.